Welcome to a video from digitallive.com. Another 5-minute patch video. This is on the multi-poly. We're going to make a performance based around the sort of lead sound of Billy Currie Ultravox era, and on an ARP Odyssey. It's kind of got that synced sound on there, and flanging and sorts of LFO on it, so I thought it would make an excellent sound to recreate. I've actually recreated this before on the Odyssey collection, and there with initial patch. So this one is actually only just going to use 2 oscillators with some syncing on there. We're going to use a pulse width on both oscillators. I'm just going to leave oscillator 1 on for now. And it kind of around there, I think it's about the right place. And we have quite a bit of LFO on that, so we'll stick some LFO. Maybe a bit subtler. Maybe let's go with 0.2. That's okay. We're going to need to go into mono mode. I'm going to turn legato off. And I think we could have some Portamento, a little bit of Portamento on there. That's okay. So for our second oscillator, pulse width again. And I'm going to put the sync on there. I'm going to detune it slightly as well. Let's go. Now the key when I hear that sound is the sync is coming sort of being controlled, and I'm going to control it from the Kaoss pad. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put the Y modulation on the Kaoss pad, and then with the sync being on, it should give us some interesting effects. That's exactly what I was looking for, that sort of sound. Now let's have a look at the filter. I think we're just going to bring the filter down a little bit and put some resonance. That's probably okay. Also, I'm just going to extend the amp envelope release time a little bit. Now, the other thing that we should do as well is switch into Odyssey mode for all the parameters, just so we're reproducing it. So it's going to switch the VCA into Odyssey mode. Filter, I'm going to stick with the multi-poly one. When we go to the envelopes, we're not doing much with envelopes really. We could switch those into Odyssey mode as well. So let's do that. I normally have a template which I build for these. That sounds pretty good. So I'm happy with that. Now also to get that sort of effect, we want extra LFO on the tuning of oscillator 1, but controlled by the Kaoss. So we'll do Kaoss Y, and one of the generators will use the pitch LFO. Let's just get tune that. Okay, so we've got to not go too far with that one. Let's bring that right down. Maybe it's a bit high still. Maybe it's still a bit extreme on there, so let's go down to 2. That's probably better. Now to get really into that effect, what I went with is a vintage flanger. So I've got the vintage flanger. I'm going to slow this down a bit. Yeah, that sounds about right. And we'll have a bit of delay on there, perhaps one of these. Maybe a bit of reverb. Yeah, I think that's about there. I might brighten that filter slightly. There you go. So we've got that. It's an extreme sound, but it sounds great. Now, I think the one mistake I've made on there, that should be, I hope you spotted that while I was recording, that should be X to give me X and Y. I was using to both Y. That's better. So now I can control that sync through there, and I control the LFO through there. Okay, so that's a bit of a fun example, and as ever, I've gone slightly over time, but I thought that was quite a fun one to do. So I'm going to save this one, made this available as a free download from thedigitallifestyle.com, along with all the other 5-minute patch video free downloads as well. And also, don't forget to check out my premium packs as well. There is a full ARP collection, which includes one of this as well. Thanks for watching. Any suggestions for these, please let me know, and I'll see you on the next video.